there, this is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be covering the deep dive that EA just put out on MUT 25, mostly talking about the brand new game modes and most importantly, the best ways to make coins in this game. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it. We are 5 days away from early access on MUT 25, and I'm extremely excited. So we're going to link this article down below in the comment section as a pinned comment for you to read through it for yourself. One thing I want to point out right off the rip is this paragraph. It basically talks about GMM and the Twitch streams, you know, where you go to earn drops and we get player reveals and program information. The last sentence says, "We'll be live this weekend, so stay tuned." So it sounds like, because we're not really seeing many cards and program reveals in this article, it sounds like that stuff will be out this weekend, and of course, we will drop videos whenever EA goes live, whenever they reveal this information. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll be talking about cards and programs and things to expect on day one. Mostly, this is going to talk about the different game modes, the new ways to play in MUT. A lot of it is a carryover from College Football Ultimate Team, which is a good thing because I personally really like the format that they have in college football when it comes to Ultimate Team with the gauntlet and champions. But they're also adding a head-to-head ranked mode within MUT, which I think is going to be obviously more for your hardcore competitive players, but I think it gives a lot of different ways for people to play, and I'm all for that. So online head-to-head, I believe this is kind of just like your regular seasons. It does dive into how you're going to earn rank points every time you win, and as you rank up, you'll make your way up to legend status. At the end of the day, all of this really doesn't matter unless it has good rewards. One thing that was really interesting, and personally, I don't think I'm a fan of this, but I know a lot of you probably will be, it tells you to break out your snow boots. They're adding a much requested ability to select the time of day and weather. Both players will be able to choose their preference, but the match will use the settings on whoever is selected as the home team. I'm all for night games and different times of the day. I don't think I'm really a fan of online competitive games having snow or rain. Again, I know a lot of you are probably all for that. Me personally, I'm not, but very interesting that they are adding that into the game. Madden Ultimate Team Rank. So there is going to be a brand new rank mode. The way that I understood it, because I did do like a Zoom call with myself, a couple competitive players, a bunch of content creators as well, several months ago. And if you play Diamond Dynasty's rank mode, if you play Apex Legend, it kind of works similar to that, where you're going to earn points based off of your opponent. So like if you beat somebody that might be ranked higher than you, you're probably going to get a lot of rank points and they're going to lose a lot. If you beat somebody that you're clearly better than, or maybe you have a ton of rank points over them, you're not going to be rewarded as much. But the main goal is to get to legend ranked and to get into the top 100. And when it comes to rewards, I mean, look at the last sentence here, because the top 100 players at the end of each season earn themselves an auctionable player item. I am all for people who are really good at the game getting really good rewards that people who are not so good at that game can't get. And, you know, I know that's going to burn a couple people, probably a lot of people. I'm all for that. I probably won't be in the top 100, but I think the people that are going to be able to get there, that are highly skilled at this game, they deserve something that separates them from other players. And because it's an auctionable item, listen, if you're a menu warrior, if you're really good in the menus, you should be able to get enough coins to go out and buy that card if people want to go ahead and sell it if they earn it. So MUT Ranked, brand new game mode, very interesting. We have the weekend gauntlet. I'm not even going to read this description. I'm going to talk about it instead, because other than like one or two things, this is pretty similar to College Football 25 Ultimate Team. So you have a gauntlet, which normally goes, and don't get mad at me if I get my dates wrong here, but I'm pretty sure it's usually Friday afternoon to Monday afternoon, and you have 10 games that you can play. Now, to get into this game mode, you're either going to have to spend coins, which in college football is 50,000 coins to enter, or you get a gauntlet entry token, which can be earned through the MUT Champs game mode, and we'll talk about that in a moment. Basically, the idea is that you need to get to 10 wins, and you have a total possible 12 games. So you got to get to 10 wins before you lose 2 games. If you're able to do that, you're going to get some of the best rewards in the game. And this one says that there will also be 500 limited versions of these 2-player items that will be available in Season 1. All weekend gauntlet games are going to be 5-minute quarters, all Madden difficulty, so that's definitely a W. It's basically going to be the sweatiest of the sweatiness. And if you're able to earn the token to get in, it's going to be a great way to get some free rewards. if you got to spend the 50K, you really only want to do that if you think you're pretty good at the game. But if they copy the format or the reward structure that college football has, even winning like 5 games before you lose 2 games has a pretty good payout, and it makes it worth it. But again, it's going to be very, very sweaty. In college football, they do have an exclusive player item that you can earn, but this one, again, limited to 500, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit different as far as the rewards go. There is a 6v6 game mode this year. You can read this for yourself. Sorry, it just doesn't really interest me, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But if you do enjoy things like this, go for it. Cool. For all my solo grinders out there, especially if you haven't played College Football Ultimate Team, they are introducing solo seasons. This game mode is a huge W. Now, I don't know if it's going to work exactly the same way and the rewards are going to be the same thing as college football, but basically the idea is that you're playing against the computer. The higher difficulty that you play on, the better the rewards are going to be, and the goal is to get in the playoffs, and that's going to be winning 5 games before you lose 2 games, and if you go 5-0, you're going to get a first round bye in the playoffs, which means then you need to win 2 games to get to the Super Bowl. If you don't win 5 in a row in the regular season and you happen to lose 1 or 2 games, you're going to have to play 3 games in the playoffs, just like real life, to get to the Super Bowl. If you're able to get to the Super Bowl and win, then you're going to get more rewards. And the way that it's broken down in college football on the hardest difficulty, you can earn somewhere around about 17,000 coins for an 8-0 run plus 2 packs. Now, I don't know what the rewards are going to be here, but this is something that's unlimited. It's not extremely difficult. It's something that you'll be able to play over and over and over and over and over to make coins, as many coins as you want, earn free packs, and you don't have to ever play another head-to-head opponent. So this is great for my offline grinders. It's also a great playground to go out there and knock out objectives that might be part of a field pass. So I'm definitely happy about that. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Gridiron Forge solo challenges. They used to be difficult, but also have some pretty good rewards. It's now going to be a permanent fixture, it says. Gridiron Forge challenges are back. Forge challenges are quick challenges that escalate in difficulty, and new ones will get added all year long. So as long as the rewards are good, I'm all for it. We're now taking a look at the lineup screen, which looks a lot different. A lot of the information that used to be on the right is now over on the left as far as your X factors, your abilities, the ability to generate your best lineup, your team chemistry, strategy items. So I like this. It looks a lot cleaner. I like the dark background there. Shout outs to all my people who use dark mode on everything possible. It talks about the refreshed MUT presentation. I'm assuming just talking about everything before you get into a game. All the lineup screens, you know, what we just saw a picture of there. One thing that stood out to me, it says this year in MUT, you'll be able to drag and drop player items across your lineup. So I don't know how practical that'll be, but they're making changes to the user interface. So it's not going to be the same old game that we've been playing every year, and I'm all better for better experiences in and outside of playing games. More seasons, more content. They've said this for the last 3 years now, and they've actually done it. Last year, lots of content, pretty much all the way up until August. Year before that, not as much as this year, but it was much more than the prior year, and it sounds like they're going to continue to do it. Last year, you loved the amount of content we released, especially late in the season. I highly agree there. After the Super Bowl, we released more than 50 unique Ultimate Team programs, each one bringing new ways to build your MUT team. We're going to provide even more programming in Madden NFL 25, determined to keep that momentum going. So if they're going to keep putting out more and more and more and more content, I am all here for it. We want Madden to feel fresh and rewarding 52 weeks of the year. I love that. A dev note says that we revisited every single MUT program in MUT 24. In doing so, we reworked some of the fan favorites and developed new ones to keep things fresh throughout the year. Stay tuned. Can't wait for that. So I waited all day for this blog. I will be honest, it has a little bit less information than I was expecting, but I am really excited about all of the game modes. One thing I just want to circle back to, we talked about Gauntlet and the Gauntlet entry tokens. If you haven't played College Football Ultimate Team, there is a MUT Champs game mode through the week, and I guess it's in this paragraph, I just skimmed through it. Basically during the week, so Thursday to Thursday, you have 20 games that you can play, and however many wins you get in those 20 games is going to be your reward. And if you're able to win 16 of the 20 games, you get a gauntlet entry token. That token obviously gets you into the gauntlet. If you win less than that, the payouts are still pretty good. It's just a great way to make coins. So if you're going to play a lot of offline, solo seasons is for you. If you're going to play a lot of online, MUT Champions, the gauntlet, and the team ranked, or the head-to-head ranked mode are all going to be options. It just feels like there's going to be a lot of different ways to play and a lot of content coming throughout the year. I am very excited about all of this. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know your feelings down below in the comment section. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.